We're checking out Jock Lindsey's Holiday Hangar Bar.
Let's eat.
Hello everyone, I'm Jay.
And I'm Sam.
And you're watching The Theme Park Foodies. We're back at Disney Springs here for the holidays because our favorite holiday menu can be found at this lounge hidden in the Hangar Bar, usually called Jock Lindsey's just Hangar Bar, but now for the season it is called Jock Lindsey's Holiday Hangar Bar. It transforms every year. It's located in the landing section of Disney Springs, and it kind of has like an Indiana Jones theme with some nods throughout the bar to Lucasfilm IP. And there's a lot of really good food that we just look forward to getting every year, and we can't wait to get it, so we had to film it, right?
Yeah, the old ham and cheese trees are back. Those are our favorites. The Here We Come a Croquetting.
We gave that a 10 last year, the Here We Come Croquetting, so I hope it's as good as I remember, or the quality remains consistent. There's some new items too, right, Sam?
Yeah, so we actually came over this summer when they had their new menu, and we really loved it. And a couple of those items are now have like a little holiday theme to them. The Minecart Meatballs have like a holiday makeover.
So we'll be trying all the new things, all the things we loved previously. They also have these eggs colored like
deviled
Christmas
eggs.
Yeah, deviled eggs, colored like Christmas lights. So we're gonna show you guys how to get there. It's right in the landing section, obviously right in the water. It's Hangar Bar. It's so much fun. We look forward to dining here every single year. You ready, Sam?
I'm ready.
And if you enjoyed the content, please like and subscribe. Join us for our dinner at Jock Lindsey's Holiday Hangar Bar here at Disney Springs. So to get to Jock Lindsey's Holiday Hangar Bar, you're going to need to get to the landing section of Disney Springs. If you park at the orange garage, you're going to need to head over some form of bridge. It's going to be right next to Boathouse and right across from Wine Bar George. If you're taking the boat over from one of the resorts, you'll kind of just have to keep heading towards the water to your right, and you'll be able to get here. All right, so we are inside, and you can see the whole interior strung up with garland. You actually dine in a bomb shelter in here, which is pretty cool. If you look at the garland, they'll have different nods to like aviation in there as well, and travel. Let's break down this menu. The menu's pretty cool. Look, you can see Santa actually on a plane. Yeah, like a Christmas card. All right, so to the left, we'll find the food. To the right, we will find the drinks. We're not going to be drinking, we'll be eating. So this is the Here We Come a Croquetting. We gave these a 10 last year. I love these things. They're so good. Then we have the Naughty and Nice deviled eggs. These are the multicolored deviled eggs that you can get. The Holiday Minecart Meatballs were the other item that we had recently in our video. We'll actually link that video below if you guys want to see it. The ham and cheese trees. I look forward to those every single year. And Jock's famous pigs in a blanket. They also have cojito with cookies. I don't want to drink too much, but I would like to try some cookies. I'm not seeing the waffle on here with the bacon. Sam wanted to show you guys where it was on Disney's website. It's right here at the top. They have a little saying from Jacques and Reggie: "May your holiday season be heavy on cheer and light on blow darts." And their signature libations, of course, match the theme of the holiday: hot chocolate, flight, a lump of coal, Tannenbaum, and Jock's fruitcake. Again, we won't be drinking, but I wanted to show you guys the drinks. All right, so we have started off with the Here We Come Croquetting. We also got the nice eggs. You have an option of naughty or nice. We opt for nice because we can't deal with spice sometimes. At least our guts can't. And I did also want to bring up that waffle or that dish, that quiche dish, apparently doesn't exist, even though we've seen it on multiple media sites.
I don't know. I'm moving on. I'm leaving it in the past.
This is kind of why I'm like, we've never been hosted by Disney ever, and this is kind of sometimes why I'm happy we haven't, because it doesn't designate really the real experience. Sometimes they promote things they don't have. It's happened to us multiple times. But we love these. They do a little bit smaller than last year though, right, Sam?
They do, but I'm sure they're still going to be good. And look at this little gravy container. Looks like a little can. Okay, so these are turkey croquettes, cranberry jam on top, a turkey gravy, and then a sweet potato puree on the bottom.
Get a look at that interior.
They still hit.
Are they still a 10?
Yes. The meatballs have like this light crisp on the outside. The cranberry is like the perfect amount of sweetness. They have a great texture. I don't even need the gravy. Still a 10.
Now I get to try. All right, I wanted to show you guys too. Look, this is like an oil rag and like a tin. So it's kind of like stuff you'd use if you're fixing an airplane. Let me try these out again. I remember loving these last year. I'm gonna go me go right for the gravy. Actually, I think I'll just pour a little gravy on that. Look at that. Ooh, I got like a whole gravy skin of the gravy.
It's not dry at all either, which I feel like happens a lot to turkey.
Still amazing. It's like Thanksgiving in a ball. So good. A little sweetness from the sweet potato at the bottom. Savory from the stuffing. Very light, kind of like turkey flair. Turkey's a little gamey, but you don't really get that. And then you got obviously kind of that like almost like, I don't want to say sour or tartness from the cranberry. You, like Sam said, I don't even think you need the gravy, but the gravy brings it together because it tastes like a whole Thanksgiving in a ball. 10. I want to make these at home I would just eat this for Thanksgiving.
I feel like we say this every time we have it and then we never do it. Just throwing that out there.
One day we'll figure it out. All right, so these are the nice eggs. They look very nice. They all look like little Christmas lights. Sam, what's in this?
These have crispy ham, sweet honey glaze, and that's it, deviled egg. The ham is so good. And the texture of the ham contrasts the creaminess of the egg. So good. I'm gonna give these an 8. I always love these.
Not quite a 10 though. Like they could be
deviled egg, you know. That feels more elevated to me, but they're still, the ham is just incredible.
Look at this little airplane. You get to play with your food. Like, you can make it to land. Make the airplane land before you eat. I want the one with the biggest. You care if I take the biggest? Crispy ham. Look at the size of that. It almost looks like a jerky type of ham. Really good. You know what would elevate this? Is if they did a little something more with like the deviled part of the deviled egg. Maybe like spice it up a bit. But I guess we got the nice egg, so there's probably spicy versions of this. This is so good. I'm gonna agree with your 8. It does taste like very like fall apart, obviously like ham. And like you said, like it complements like the creamy deviled area of the egg. Very good, but again, could be a little bit better. All right, so we have gotten next the ham and cheese trees. These are actually smoked. They bring it to the table and they actually take the glass up. You can see it get all smoky. It comes up, it smells like a campfire.
It is the ham and cheese trees. Puff pastry, cheddar cheese, smoked ham, pepper jack star, creamy tomato sauce. I want to say when I was eating the first 2 things, I was just having such deja vu. I guess I'm pretty sure we had those things like the past 3 years, the first 2. These I think were new last year. These are so good. And I think last year they came with like a sugar plum dip, remember?
Oh, I think so, yeah.
Yeah, this is a tomato soup, which I think would go really good with ham and cheese.
It seems like very nostalgic.
There's so much cheese like baked into the puff pastry that it's cheesy throughout. It's so good. Tomato soup was definitely the move for this. A little kick with the spicy pepper jack. These are good. I love the presentation, but also like sing a little bit when they come over. It's really nice. It's always fun to get these. I'm gonna give these a 9. Like the pastry is so good. You know what, I'm gonna go 8, only because I wish they were like a little bit crispier. These ones didn't come out like hot, I feel like. I think they might have been sitting for a little bit. But like, look at all the cheese baked in.
If you guys can hear that, that's actually the band at Disney Springs, right to the right or left of us. If you sit in the boat out there, you have a great view of Disney Springs. You can hear the band really nice. All right, these have cooled down a bit, so we take a lot of pictures, it's our fault. I'm gonna try without the sauce first. It's like a croissant, almost grilled cheese, ham. And then you got a tomato soup, so it's very comfort food. Very good, very sharp. I wish it was warmer, but it might be our fault. And I think, Sam, you're right. I wish they were a little crispier, but you could see like kind of that croissant type of pull on there. It's very smoky too, but not too, shouldn't say very, the right level of smoke. And they come on a board of wood. Trees come on trees. Ham and cheese trees. It all comes together. It all makes sense. I'm gonna agree with the 8. We've been agreeing a lot tonight, Sam. You and I are on the same page tonight.
Don't jinx it.
All right, so these are the holiday Minecart Meatballs. Sam, what is in this?
It's a Minecart. car, not a cart. You did the same thing last time we filmed this video when we tried the new menu. So these are maple bourbon meatballs, and they have Granny Smith apple and cranberry chutney on top, and a sweet potato hay on the bottom. On the regular version, they're like potato sticks. I'm not gonna lie, I tried some of these, and they were not crispy at all. They was weird.
Last time we had them, they were very crispy. I've also tried them. They are not crispy this time.
Well, they're sweet potato. I don't know if that makes a difference, but...
That band is going off right now.
These are smaller too. Is everything smaller or am I crazy? They're pretty tender. I don't think they're as tender as the original ones that are on the menu. The bourbon is not overpowering. I like the cranberry chutney. I don't really taste, you had a little texture of the apple, but I don't really taste the apple because the cranberry kind of overpowers it. I'm disappointed that the hay isn't crunchy at all. It is an amazing presentation. I'm gonna give this a 7.
All right, 7 is basic, but that is the lowest number I think we've provided so far.
But I feel like on the regular menu, these were like our favorite, the Minecart Meatballs.
That's true, that's true. All right, so I wonder how these are gonna, because I feel like the cranberry and the apple on here is gonna give some like sourness to it. Did you get that when you ate it?
No, I felt like it was sweet. I tasted a little bit of the bourbon, and I tasted just like the cranberry tasted sweet to me on top. I expected to like them more, considering how much we like the regular ones.
Definitely more of a holiday flavor. I don't know how well cranberry and meatball goes together. For me, that's a bit of a contrast in here. I do kind of like the flavor of these sweet potato sticks, but not the texture. They need to be crispier. Definitely weaker than the all-day version that we had. I'm not even gonna go 7. I'm breaking with you now, Sam. I'm going 6. 6.
I told you you were gonna jinx it.
Disagreeing. We gotta have different expectations. For me, it just, the meatball is tasting somewhat basic today. It is a little colder, but that might be our fault. The biggest issue are these, how soft. You can see they're not really crunching. The sweet potato sticks are. And I just don't think cranberry or any apples. I mean, I could see some sweetness in a meatball, maybe just not my thing. So I'm gonna go 6 for it. Definitely the weakest thing we had so far, but still good, still stuff. We're gonna eat all of them. All right, and the final holiday savory item, Jock's famous pigs in a blanket. They are as they sound, but Sam, what's exactly in this?
These are, I'm gonna butcher this, Bresner sausage, puff pastry, and then they come with a cranberry mustard. Some of these are making me a little uncomfortable. I'm not gonna say why. You can just figure it out on your own.
We've been eating a lot of hot dogs, I feel like.
It never ends. Like, it legitimately never ends. I feel like this is kind of the least exciting of the menu items. It's not the most inventive. But they give it a little cranberry mustard, gives it a little flair. I guess it looks like a wreath, kind of.
Oh yeah, makes sense. Oh yeah, by the way, that handle is burning hot, so be careful.
These are, oh my god, they're so hot. The puff pastry is like nice and delicate and flaky, and it's super hot. Our ham and cheese, I wish our ham and cheese came out this hot, because this is what I wanted from them. The sausage has a little spice to it, nice cranberry mustard. The sausages have a little snap to them too. I'm gonna give these a 7.
Alright.
Because at the end of the day, it's like, it's pigs in a blanket. Like, it's not the most creative thing.
I can't believe these are spicy. I really like the pastry on here. Look at that. Let's get a little bit of that mustard with cranberry in it. I feel like cranberry mustard sounds like something that would go together. The skin on these is really good. They're a really good kind of like snap when they open. You see that? The skin is really good on these. You want a good skin, I feel like, for me on a hot dog. There's a nice slight spice here. They are a little greasy though. You get just a little.
Do you taste garlic? I feel like there's garlic in there somewhere.
Sometimes I think you have a more refined palate than me, so I'm not getting garlic. But they're good. I agree with your 7. You know, like these are elevated pigs in the blanket. Better than a standard pigs in the blanket. But again, pigs in the blanket, I'm going to blow your mind. I do like the uniqueness of the cranberry mustard. Very good snap on the hot dog. And then the puff pastry is great too. Very flaky, messy. Exactly what you want. Hi. So they gave us this because they felt bad that they didn't have the other thing that was on the menu, which I appreciate. We didn't have to pay for it. This is a normal thing to have on the menu. So usually it's this hanging bacon. And what was it supposed to come with, Sam? the holiday?
It said sausage, waffle, quiche. I'll literally put in the thing from Disney's website.
So these are chorizo waffles with a balsamic injection and then that bacon on the wire. I'm gonna try it out because Sam is already very full and we still have cookies to eat. So I'm gonna take a piece of bacon first. Very sweet. That little waffle. And then you got a little balsamic injection.
I remember the balsamic was not for me.
Yeah. I agree. I think it's better without the balsamic. It tastes more sweet than savory. Definitely a good amount of spice on this too. Smoky, but very high quality. Look at how like crispy the waffle is and how soft the interior is. Good amount of spice on there. This is good. To me, the balsamic is the weakest. I just don't think it mixes with it well. That's just me. There'll be other. You could like it. I'm gonna give this a 7. I think everything is very high quality, and I am enjoying it. Again, this is on the regular menu. We saw something on Disney's website, on other websites, that was different. Again, we put that description in there. But this is kind of like what it would be with a few different ingredients. All right, so they have a cojito that comes with Christmas cookies, although we didn't want to drink. So instead of cojito, they did offer us 2 non-alcoholic beverages in replacement of them. These look really good though. They look bigger than last year. What cookies are these, Sam?
So there is a hot cocoa cookie, a pistachio wreath cookie, and a just Santa sugar cookie.
This looks so good. So I think they're so big too.
I'm going for this one.
Hot cocoa cookie? You are a chocolate girl.
Looks so good. Then there's like milk chocolate inside. It's good. The inside is chewy. The outside is crispy. And I'm tasting. This is the only marshmallow is the marshmallow on top. I don't taste the marshmallow inside. It'd be nice to have like a gooey marshmallow inside. It's good though. There's a lot of chips in there. I'm gonna give it an 8.
Nice. I think these are an upgrade from last year for sure. Last year I remember just being just normal Christmas cookies. All right, so I'm gonna try the wreath out next. It says pistachio on it. Look at the back of it. So many colors. These definitely look better than last year, from what I can remember. It's soft, almost like, it's not crunchy, it's like a chewy type of cookie. And it's very light on the frosting on top. This has a nice light hint of sweetness, a good pistachio flavor. I like this a lot. I'll give this a 7 though. I don't think I'm not ready to quite go 8 with it. We also have to eat this Santa cookie. This looks like it's gonna be basic, but he's the best looking one in the bunch for sure. Should I go beard first or head first, Sam?
Head.
Hat first? I feel like that crunch wasn't supposed to happen. This is the cookie you need the cojito for, because it's a dry sugar cookie. Good looking guy, but...
Why don't you dip it in my antidote, which is like a Shirley Temple? No, don't do that. Don't do
I
that.
don't think it mix well. You need like a creamy drink. I'm gonna give him a 5. I think Sam, you had the best one was that hot chocolate cookie, but they all look really good and they definitely look elevated from last year. Also, take a look at this plate. Santa with his reindeer. Very good. I want this for home. Can I buy the plate, please? Very good. A lot of fun. We always love coming here every year. All right, so that does it for our time at Jock Lindsey's Holiday Hangar Bar. I always love the atmosphere, the garland, the Santas. There's so many Santas, the subtle nods to aviation. It really is such an eclectic environment and fun aesthetic to dine in. There was a huge line when we walked out as well, right?
And even when it's not the Holiday Hangar Bar, I still think it's fun to go in there.
Yeah, we definitely, if you can't find like a dining reservation or maybe you just want to hang out at Springs, awesome place to walk into.
Yeah, there's no reservation, so it's all walk up.
Yes, it does get very popular later in the night, so just if you want to get there, either get there early or just be prepared to wait if you're waiting for the Holiday Hangar Bar. Sam, what did you think of the newer items and how they compared to the classics that we had?
I think the classics remain supreme.
They won the night for sure, especially the croquettes. They're Thanksgiving or
both
Christmas.
said at the same time.
Yeah, in your mouth. Croquettes, ham and trees, and the
ham and trees.
It's ham and cheese trees.
Oh, ham and cheese.
Oh, ham and cheese trees. I've got to say, you got to say the whole thing. And then the deviled eggs. We got the happy eggs, the nice eggs.
I think we're tired.
I'm exhausted. But I would definitely say the weakest things are the Minecart Meatballs. I keep calling them Minecart Meatballs. They're not called that. It's just a Minecart
It's like
Meatballs.
the mine car that Indiana Jones escapes in.
You know more about Indiana Jones than I do. And I would say the pigs in the blanket were just decent. The cookies were fun looking and they tasted pretty solid. I feel like cojito, definitely something worth getting although I don't think for us they were the supreme item. We're focusing more on like foods you can't really get anywhere else. And also, you got Gideon's right across the way. So, well, we had a great time. It was definitely a fun aesthetic to dine in. We love going there every year, and we think it's one of the best holiday menus hidden here at Walt Disney World.
And our server's name was Frank.
Yes. So, a nod to our ghost dog. And if you enjoyed the content, please like and subscribe. Liking will really help our channel grow. It pushes this video out into the stratosphere of the YouTube algorithm, helps other people find the video. Subscribing, it also helps our channel grow. Hit the bell notification so that way you're notified every time when videos come out, which is when, Sam?
Every Monday and Thursday at 12 p.m.
Thanks so much for watching. Don't count the days.
So make the days count.
We will see you next time. That's all, folks. The aesthetic at Springs for the holidays is great. Remember last year they had that, like, was it a traveling piano? They had that the whole year, but it was like done out for Christmas.
Oh no, they had that tree.
Yes, it was a tree that like attacked you.
Talks. Douglas.
Douglas, yes.
Yeah, we gotta come back. I think we're gonna do a video on like all the holiday happenings at Disney Springs.
It'd be fun to do.
Meet Santa, find the rest of the trees.
The only issue is that we only have so much time. We're going to Disneyland soon for the holidays, you know, and we obviously have work and stuff at home, but we definitely got to get back here to do that. We'll be doing a video on Hollywood Studios holiday treats as well, because they have some new stuff this year, right? Not the same
Finally.
stuff. Yeah, it's usually
Magic Kingdom has like pretty much the same stuff.
And it's all sweets. Can't all eat sweets.
They gotta step it up.
Yeah. I'm going to give a special thank you to each and every single one of our members. I want to just thank them for helping us fund this channel with their generosity, but we also want to give a special thank you to each and every single one of you who like, comment, subscribe, engage this video in any way. You help us out there and help us make more of these videos. If you have any interest in a membership, you can check out the join button below. We have differing tiers with differing perks. The lowest tier is $1.99 a month, and it includes early access to videos and end credits credentials like you just saw. So thank you to you all, and to all a good night, and as always,
keep it going for Frank.